What's up, everybody? This is BSG TrekFan88 here for a quick vlog. All of you who have watched my channel or reviews know that I'm a huge history buff, and recently, a few weeks ago, it was the 100th anniversary of the Titanic sinking, which was a pretty big, I'm not going to say milestone, but we'll just stick with anniversary for now. If you don't know this about me, when I was younger, I used to be quite a model builder. I would build little figures, a couple of planes, but my main area of expertise was shipbuilding. Aircraft carriers, battleships, which I still love to dream about building. And I even had a few Titanic models. Now, way back when I was younger, they really weren't that great. I mean, when you're a kid, you think you do awesome, but, you know, I went to a few model shows and was really shown what what can really be done. And then when I got older in high school, I had built a few models, mainly my USS Arizona battleship, which I still have, which got me second place in the Amateur League in the Cape Cod Modelers Association, which I still have the medal for. Nothing hugely spectacular, but for what model that it is, I still think it's pretty kick-ass. However, looking at it recently, it's collected a lot of dust, which is unfortunate, because dusting model kits is not an easy thing to do. You'll break off the pieces and everything. But this vlog is about the Titanic. I stumbled across a kit on eBay. They're also available on Amazon.com for the same price. I just got free shipping off eBay. It is done, I believe, by... Yep, it's done by Academy Models. It is a 700th scale Titanic, which is quite small for an 882.5 foot long ship. This is the primary hull. Okay, this is a AAA battery. To put that into scale for you, it is very difficult putting this together. Not pieces like this, but little tiny pieces like this. This is 720p, and you can barely see that. Okay. Something a little scary I've discovered about myself is that whenever I try and do detail work now, my hands shake. Don't know what that's from. Don't know what that's for, but it's kind of scary, and it's not good, because if I'm 24 years old and they shake now, what is it going to be in 20 years? Anyway. This is the Academy 1/700th scale Titanic. I picked this Titanic. My nose is clogged. I picked this up for, I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that online. It was on sale, probably for the 100th anniversary. So far, it's going okay. I've had to dust off a few skills of mine, a few tricks that I learned when it came to cutting the pieces out of the molding, which is, you know, this, cutting out all those little pieces is going to be a real pain in the ass, that's the bow section. So this should be done within a week or so. I mean, I say that, but with my work schedule, the Avengers is coming up, a friend's birthday, I hope to finish it within a week or two. I might even put a little lighting kit in there, just a little tiny button battery and a couple of little LED lights to make the portholes light up. Because what I discovered is that the portholes are hollow. They're not just molded. So that might be pretty cool. But it reminded me of a hobby that I have since forgotten. I used to build models left and right, whether or not they were good or not. When you're a kid, everything that you do is amazing. I mean, little hand turkeys are, oh my god, look at that. But a quick update, only because those of you that are Titanic enthusiasts or history buffs, pick up this model kit. It's not that hard to put together. Buy model cement. I use this here ever since I was young. It's Model Masters liquid cement for plastic paint, plastic models or parts. It's in a black container. It comes with a plunger that I have since lost since I bought this, which will clear up the tip there if it dries. On the contrary to popular belief of those of you that do not build models, model glue, or glue in general, does not just simply glue two pieces of model together. It actually makes the plastic piece pliable, or whatever the word is. So literally, the two different pieces will bond together like they are one piece. It's almost like welding, if you will, or spot tacking. Once it's set, you cannot, take it apart without breaking it or doing it very gently. But anyway, my 1/700th scale Titanic is about a week's away from finishing. It's about an eighth done, a fifth done. I mean, it's not done yet. But those of you that do not build models, or even those of you that do, or swap that, pick up this kit. What I like about the box, let me grab it for you. Yep, it is a current release because, as you can see, that's from the movie, and it's not a still from the movie, but it's an artwork of that famous shot from James Cameron's film when the Titanic is leaving port, which is pretty cool. As you can see, you do have, this is a model kit that has pre-colored parts, which is not that common now, or multicolored parts. You could paint this and get a lot more detail out of it, but quite frankly, I don't have the time or the patience to paint anymore, or at least something this small. If it's a bigger kit and I have time, yeah, I'll paint it. I'm basically building this kit to have a visual, physical representation of the ship in my model collection. I have a couple of Star Trek models, I have my Arizona, I have a Battlestar Galactica resin kit that I painted over the paint that it came with, and it turned out a little bit better than it came with. I wish it was a little bit better, but this is basically to have something, on my shelf, on my bookcase of the Titanic. And I think that this 1/700th Academy kit does that purpose well. If you don't have a lot of time, or experience for that matter, to build a new model. It's been about 4 years since I've built a model kit 100%, so this is a little challenging for me. And again, that whole hand thing, I'm not very happy about that, but it should turn out pretty good. The next video you'll see is when the ship is almost complete. I always do a picture of everyday work on models when I did them. I didn't have a digital camera back in the day, so I don't have any pictures of my previous kits. But anyway, this is BSG TrekFan 88. If you have the money, the 20 bucks or so, pick up the Academy 1/700th scale Titanic and give it a shot. It's 20 bucks. What do you get to lose if you're a beginner or a novice like me or an advanced person? But if you're a beginner, pick it up. Give it a try. See ya.